Okay, traders, and we're going to do a quick top-down analysis here. We've got the weekly chart, and this is a swing that we've been kind of concentrating on the last swing here. So if we take a look, we're using this particular low up to this swing high, back down to this low here. Here is our breach line, okay, and that certainly has triggered. If we take a look here, we've been hovering around. We've almost touched this 76.4 extension at 39.90, give or take. However, though, there is another swing that I'm interested here. If we can close for the week above this, this is going to take us back into the all-time highs once again. But let's go ahead and draw an estimated projection here. Okay, the 100 extension, 41.11. However, I'm going to remove this real quick. Okay, let's take a look here at this swing extension that I'm looking at. So we're going to use this lower low up to this swing high, back down. Okay, and so again here, traders, I'm looking for this week to at least touch this 40.14 and then see a significant pullback. So let's go ahead and draw this in. So here's your high, here's your leg 1, here's your leg 2, and again this is going to be our breach, our trigger. Okay, and so this is my price projection here. We've got 40.14, and we'll see how that goes after we hit 40.14, give or take. Expecting a little bit of a retracement here, but we'll see how the week goes. So again here, this is the weekly chart. Certainly know your time frames and which time frame you are trading. Nothing has been triggered from this particular trade setup, but from the previous it has. Okay, so that is the weekly. Let's move on over to the 1440. Doesn't really have nothing spectacular to look at. Let's take a look at the 240 and or 4 hour, give or take. I use the 240. Okay, now this is another swing that we've been looking at here. We're using this swing low, and I'll draw them in here in a minute. And the ultimate target here is 39.94 on the 4 hour. So again, it's very important that you know your time frames and which you are trading. Okay, scalping, 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, buying and selling. However, though, we are in a bull market, so the trend is certainly up. Real quick here, I do want to look at the monthly chart. Now this was, I'm just looking at the intradays, that the swings that we are looking for the bull to resume here. Ultimately, I'm looking at 40.11, 40.12 to hit, but as you can see on this 240, the 141 extension is 39.94, almost creeping into that 4,000 level. However, though, the monthly chart real quick here, traders, if we take a look here, this is the ultimate nice clean what I'm looking at here. Again, nothing goes in a straight line, but I'm looking at here 45.97. But if I stretch this out here, traders, we can certainly, here is our breach point here. We can certainly get a decline and test back into this demand area here that I have going on. So again, cannot stress enough to know your time frames. So this is the monthly chart, and this is the cycle that we're using from the swing low down to here. Here's our breach point. Here's our demand area that we certainly can get a retest back into. We have not retested this breach area. Usually we'll get a test back in. 61.8, 40.53, give or take. So this week should be interesting to see how we go, if we can hit this 4,000 level. This week I'm looking at 14, 40, 12, somewhere around that area here. And so we'll see how that goes. This is the monthly. Okay, this was our 240. Okay, and down to the 5 minute here. Now this is the micro. Okay, for those of you that do trade the micros. So again here we've got a little bit of chop here. If you are scalping, certainly use the 5 and 15 minute. We have our 50 simple moving average punching down into the 200. So right now we're getting a test back in. Okay, I need a step. Let's see, did we get a step? Nope, we've got a double bottom here. However, let's do a price projection on that using Fibonacci extension. So we're going to take this swing low. Okay, I'm going to take this high down to this double bottom, and let's see here. So 39.41 is our 100 extension. However, though, more than likely we'll probably touch and test this 200. Okay, but there's no true step. So what I mean by step here, usually we'll see something like this, and then you have a step, so to speak, and that could be what we're doing right now. So let's go ahead and take this down to a micro level. So we'll do a retracement from the swing low up to this high that we just did. So usually 61.8 to 50 extension here. So if we were to, and I've got these snapped on, that's why I can't draw here. Okay, so usually we'll see something like this, and if we get a retrace and then market takes off, okay, and then we would do extensions back on. All right, here, so market is now open, and let's see how we go today. Currently we're positive about 2 points, give or take. We'll see if we can hit this 40, this target here, 40, 11, 40, 12 area. Okay.